The time now, it's 12 noon on this Friday the 13th, December the 13th, 2013. Time now for the weather magician PJ Wiggins. The Noontime Report, Friday, December 13th, 2013. Good evening, everybody. Good afternoon, everybody. Our current conditions at 12 noontime in North Massachusetts, 32 degrees of temperature with fair skies, with a humidity 40%, wind speed west about 13 gusts to 23 miles an hour. Barometer 3.05 inches, dew point 10 degrees, and a visibility 10 miles, and a wind chill 22 degrees. Okay, let us take a look at our radar scope. It shows a couple of batches of snow showers in northern Maine, stretching down in western New Brunswick.
Trades Red Sox for pinstripes, his big debut in New York.
And a couple of batches of snow showers in eastern New Brunswick, stretching down to the central and western portions of Nova Scotia. A couple of batches of snow showers off Nova Scotia coastline. Another batch of snow showers in eastern Nova Scotia, stretching in between eastern Nova Scotia and western Prince Edward Island. A couple of batches of snow showers in western Prince Edward Island of Canada. A couple of batches of snow showers around southern Quebec and eastern and central portions of Quebec here. And a snow stretch around to Maine down for New Hampshire. Batch of snow showers in western Vermont and western Massachusetts and then upstate New York, and stretching down through the north way down for Albany, stretching down for the corridor from Albany down to Syracuse, Rochester, down for Buffalo, down for northeastern Pennsylvania, stretching down for southern Ontario, and then down for eastern Michigan, and stretching down for northern Wisconsin, and down for the UP Michigan, and those stretching down for eastern Minnesota here.
Winter storm, which is headed in our direction. We already have a winter storm.
And then this is me, our storm system, a batch of rain showers in western and central portions of Texas, and a big blob of rain showers in northeastern Texas and western Louisiana, stretching down for eastern Oklahoma, down for western and northern Arkansas, down for eastern Kansas, and rain, sleet, and snow around Missouri here. A lot of snow showers in central and western portions of South Dakota, and a lot of snow showers in North Dakota, down for Montana, down for southern Manitoba, down for Saskatchewan, then through Alberta, then stretching down for eastern portions of British Columbia, and the snow showers stretch through Montana, down for eastern Idaho, down for northern Utah. A couple of batches of rain, sleet, and snow pelts in western portions of Washington State, down in northern Oregon. Sleet pelts in southern Washington State. Snow showers in northeastern Oregon, and rain showers in western portions of Washington State. Beaver Dam, Arizona, good morning, 21 degrees here. Alright, let's take a look at our satellite loop. It shows.
News Center 5's Kelly Tathill is live in Revere with the latest. Kelly?
Patches of clouds covering New England and Atlantic Canada, and it stretches it down for the Great Lakes, and stretching down from Minnesota, down for the Dakotas, and down in northern and central Rockies, and another batch of clouds from Missouri, down for Arkansas, down Louisiana, down to Texas. And the clouds stretch from Idaho down for Washington, and stretch down for Alberta, down for British Columbia, and then stretch down for Saskatchewan, down for Manitoba, and northern Ontario, and northern Quebec here. And the clouds will stretch from Missouri, stretching through western Kentucky and Tennessee, down for the Gulf states. Alright, let's take a look at our map situation. High pressure centered in the Carolinas and southeastern Oregon. And low pressure centered in northeastern Wyoming, down for western Texas, and down up the coast of Maine and western Michigan. And the stationary front stretching down for eastern British Columbia, down for southern Alberta, down for Montana, down for Wyoming, and down for South Dakota, and a cold front from South Dakota stretching down Iowa, down for Great Lakes, and down for the freeway from Buffalo down for Albany, and stretching down to Massachusetts. And low pressure centered around Maine, and a warm front from eastern New Brunswick down for Nova Scotia. And then our stationary front from Nebraska down for Kansas, and down for northern Missouri and southern Iowa, down for western Illinois. And that stationary front from eastern California down for Arizona, down to Mexico, and a warm front from northern Texas down for local, and down to Kansas, down for Missouri. Frontal boundary from off Texas down for Louisiana, down for southern Mississippi and Alabama, and a frontal boundary off Florida, and a stationary front between southern Florida and northern Cuba. Okay, 27 degrees of temperature right now in Boston, 36 in Washington D.C., 41 out in Atlanta, 77 in Miami, 55 out in Brownsville, 45 in Dallas, 32 in Kansas City, 20 out in Chicago, 14 in Minneapolis, 30 in Albuquerque, New Mexico, 31 in Denver, 18 out in Salt Lake City, 33 out in Great Falls, Montana, 47 in Los Angeles, 43 in San Fran, and 46 in Seattle. With a front line from 7 British Columbia down for central Washington State, and a front between San Fran and Los Angeles. Okay, the latest on the storm here. Weekend storm will impact in southern New England and a variety of ways. Snow will begin everywhere Saturday afternoon, becomes heavy at times. Northwest Massachusetts and southwest New Hampshire Saturday night, but change to sleet, freeze, rain, and then rain in northeast Connecticut, Rhode Island, eastern Massachusetts, and possibly in southern New Hampshire. Preliminary thoughts on accumulations 2 to 4 in the southeast areas, 4 to 8 northwest areas, and then winter storm watch may be needed in portion of the region. Precipitation is forecasted to end by the middle of Sunday afternoon. Wind in the coast east to northeast winds gusting about 25 to 35 miles an hour along the Massachusetts Rhode Island coast. Without gusts expected Saturday night, early Sunday on Cape Cod and the Islands. Coastal splash over time. At the early Sunday morning, night tide a surge of 1.5 to 2 feet, combined with a northeast wind about 20 to 25 miles an hour. 7 to 10 feet seas could lead to splash over the east-facing coastlines of areas. Values are underdone and all, then it could lead to some minor coastal flooding issues.
Pays him $153 million.
And we're gonna iron out the totals. Less than 1 inch in northern Martha's Vineyard in eastern Nantucket, 1 and 2 inches on the Cape and southern Plymouth County down for southern New Bedford County down for Bristol County and southern Rhode Island, and
tomorrow is the actual
we'll get 1 and 2 inches, 2 to 4 inches from the South Shore down through Hingham down for Plymouth and stretching out New Bedford down through Newport and
the young children just starting their school day. The teachers who gave
stretching down to southern Rhode Island. 4 to 6 inches from Hingham stretching down through Central Plymouth County down for Taunton, Fall River and Providence and down through Warwick down for Central Washington County. 6 to 8 inches from Hartford and Springfield and stretching down through Central Connecticut and East Central Connecticut down through much Rhode Island and stretching down to Bristol County, including Attleboro, Norton, down for Brockton and down into Boston and down in Fulham and in the North Shore. And the jackpot is 8 to 10 inches from Boston and points north and west and Worcester County and northern Connecticut and down through western Massachusetts and southern portions of New Hampshire and 6 to 8 inches in southwestern New Hampshire. We are under a winter storm warning, winter storm watch, and in fact, locations both of Connecticut, Rhode Island, Massachusetts, and New Hampshire. This includes the cities of Hartford, Providence, Boston, Worcester, Springfield, Nashua, and Manchester. Winter storm watch remains in effect from Saturday afternoon through Sunday morning. As it types us, period of heavy snow followed by a brief period of freeze and rain and sleet. Snow accumulation of 6 to 10 inches along with a random trace of inch. Time and snow will spread south for New England with Saturday and then becomes steadier and heavier along midnight on Sunday with a potential for mixing with rain along the immediate south coast. Snow will may change to sleet and freeze and rain roughly around early Sunday morning across Connecticut, Rhode Island, and possibly as far north as the Massachusetts Turnpike, including the greater Boston area, before concluding Sunday morning. Impacts, low visibilities at times due to snow, hazardous traveling conditions will exist. Winds northeast about 10 to 20 miles per hour, gusts up to 30 miles per hour. Uncertainty prevails with regards to how much snow will impact the region and how far inland and wintry mix will be occur around early Sunday morning. Forecast snow totals are likely to change as put to event. Precautionary preparedness actions. A winter storm watch addition for the potential of accumulating snow of 6 or more inches in a 12-hour period or 8 or more inches in a 24-hour period. And when traveling the next 24 to 36 hours, should monitor later forecasts and be prepared to modify travel plans that should winter weather for the bell. Day 1 today and tonight. Hazardous weather not expect time. Day 2 for 7. Winter storm watch. Okay, let's take a look at our 7-day forecast. Goes like this. For this afternoon, most of the sun skies high near 29 degrees. West wind about 11 to 13 miles per hour. With gusts as high as 28 miles per hour. Tonight, most of the clouds got lower than 11 degrees. Northwest wind about 5 to 7 miles per hour. Saturday, snow likely mainly after 2 p.m. Clouds got high near 26 degrees. Northeast wind about 6 miles per hour. Chance precipitation is 70%. New snow accumulation less than 1 inch possible. Saturday night, snow before 5 a.m. Then rain and snow likely. Low around 24 degrees. And east wind about 8 to 17 miles per hour. Gusts as high as 30 miles per hour. Chance precipitation is 90%. New precipitation amounts between 3/4 and 1 inch possible. Sunday, rain, snow, and sleet likely before noon. Then a chance of rain and snow between noon and 2 p.m. Then a chance of snow after 2 p.m. Most of the gusts got high near 35 degrees. Breezy with a north-face wind about 14-21 miles per hour coming northwest in the afternoon. Chance of precipitation is 60%. New precipitation amounts between 10 and 1/4 inch possible. Sunday night, a slight chance of snow showers mainly between 8 p.m. and 10 p.m. Podcast got low and 16 degrees. Chance of precipitation is 20%. Monday, sunny skies high near 25 degrees. Monday night, a chance of snow showers. Podcast got low and 10 degrees. Chance of precipitation is 30%. Tuesday, a chance of snow showers. Most skies got high near 36 degrees. Chance of precipitation is 40%. Tuesday night, a chance of snow showers. Most clouds got low on 24 degrees. Chance of precipitation is 30%. Wednesday, most of the skies high under 34 degrees. Wednesday night, podcast got low 22 degrees. But Thursday, most of the skies high under 34 degrees. Peter's weather phrase of the day. A sunny day and the calm before the storm. This is PJ. Once you have a good day with a good positive attitude.
It was pretty graphic. Too graphic.